In the world of WWE, two names have completely taken over the conversation. In 2026, Jacob Fatu and Oba Femi. One is the feral enforcer of the Bloodline, a man who turned a troubled past into one of the most terrifying in-ring personas in modern wrestling. The other is a former track and field champion who walked into WWE with almost zero wrestling background and somehow ended up retiring Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Both men are on completely different paths, but both are rising faster than almost anyone else on the roster right now. So today, we're not just talking about their in-ring skills. We're going deeper into their rise to the top, their lifestyle and spending habits, and finally, their net worth. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly who's really winning outside the ring, not just inside it. Let's get into it. Round 1, the rise. Jacob Samuel Fatu was born on April 18, 1992, in Sacramento, California. But this was no ordinary family. Jacob was born directly into the most legendary wrestling dynasty in history, the Anoa'i family. His uncle is Rikishi, WWE Hall of Famer. His other uncle was the legendary Umaga. His cousins are Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Solo Sikoa. And if that is not enough, even Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is connected to this same bloodline. Wrestling was not just a career option for Jacob Fatu. Wrestling was his family. It was his blood. It was his identity before he even stepped foot in a ring. His father, Sam Fatu, known to wrestling fans as the Tonga Kid, competed in WWE during the 1980s and 90s. So Jacob grew up watching his father, his uncles, and his cousins perform at the highest level in the world. But despite all of this, Jacob's path to greatness was anything but smooth. Growing up in Sacramento was tough. The streets were rough, and young Jacob made some choices that would change his life completely. At just 18 years old, Jacob Fatu was arrested for armed robbery and sent to jail. For most people, that would have been the end of the story. A wasted life, a wasted talent. But inside that jail cell, something incredible happened. Jacob was watching television and saw his cousins Jimmy and Jey Uso performing on WWE in front of thousands of screaming fans.
And who comes on? My brother, the Usos, man, Jimmy and Jey.
In that moment, he made a decision that would change everything. He decided that the moment he walked out of those doors, he was going to dedicate his entire life to wrestling. He was going to turn his pain into power, his mistake into motivation. That decision, made from behind prison bars, is the reason Jacob Fatu is a millionaire today. After his release, Jacob did exactly what he promised himself. He went straight to his uncle Rikishi and began training in 2012. The grind was real. For 7 years, Jacob Fatu wrestled on small independent shows. No big crowds, no big money, no spotlight. Just grinding, improving, and building himself into a weapon. He competed across the West Coast in Supreme Pro Wrestling, Defy Wrestling, PCW Ultra, and West Coast Pro Wrestling, show after show, city after city. Then in 2019, everything changed. Jacob Fatu signed with Major League Wrestling, and the wrestling world finally got to see what this man was truly capable of. He didn't just perform in MLW, he dominated it completely. He captured the MLW World Heavyweight Championship and held it for a jaw-dropping 819 days, the longest reign in the title's entire history. Nobody before him, nobody since. The wrestling world was now paying attention. WWE had been watching Jacob Fatu for years, and in April 2024, they finally made their move, signing him to a full WWE contract. On June 21st, 2024, the WWE Universe got their first taste of the Samoan Werewolf on SmackDown. He came out of nowhere, destroyed Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens simultaneously, and the crowd went absolutely insane. He went on to win the WWE United States Championship at WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas, his first singles title in WWE. Then he set his sights on the biggest prize of all, Roman Reigns and the World Heavyweight Championship. The Samoan Werewolf had arrived at the very top of the WWE mountain. Oba Femi, on the other hand, Oba Femi, whose real name is Isaac Odugbasan, was born on April 22, 1998, in Lagos, Nigeria. His journey to WWE is unique because it did not begin in a wrestling ring. At a young age in Lagos, he was exposed to WWE and became fascinated by global superstars. Over time, that curiosity turned into interest, but at that stage, it was only admiration from afar. His primary focus early in life was not wrestling, it was athletics, and that decision became the foundation of his future. During his teenage years, Isaac developed impressive physical ability. Instead of stepping into wrestling, he committed himself to track and field, with a special focus on shot put, a sport that demands power, control, and discipline. While studying at the University of Lagos, he began competing seriously and started building a reputation as a strong athlete. His performances earned attention and eventually led to an opportunity outside his home country. In 2017, he relocated to the United States, a move that completely changed his competitive environment and raised the level of challenge he faced. He joined Middle Tennessee State University, where he quickly made an impact in collegiate athletics. As a freshman, he stood out and earned Conference USA Freshman of the Year honors, proving he was not just adjusting, but excelling. His strength, combined with discipline and structured training, made him one of the most promising athletes in his field. Later, he transferred to the University of Alabama, where his career reached new heights. Competing in the highly competitive SEC, he secured multiple shot put titles, both indoor and outdoor, showing consistent elite-level performance. Alongside athletics, he also pursued visual arts, which added a creative dimension to his personality. This combination of physical power and mental balance later became a key part of his wrestling identity. By 2022, Isaac had already built a strong athletic background, but a major shift was coming. WWE had launched its NIL program to recruit elite athletes and transition them into professional wrestling. He signed with WWE in 2021 while still in college, recognizing it as a chance to transform his athletic foundation into a global wrestling career. Once he joined WWE, he began training at the Performance Center. Unlike many wrestlers with years of independent experience, he started with very limited in-ring background. However, his discipline, presence, and fast learning ability made him stand out quickly. His early WWE matches in 2022 were part of the learning process. He wasn't dominant immediately, but WWE clearly saw long-term potential in him. In 2023, his transformation began as he became more visible on NXT. This was the phase where his wrestling identity started forming. He adopted the name Oba Femi and built a character centered around dominance, authority, and control. Instead of flashy personality traits, he relied on natural presence, size, calmness, and intimidation. A major breakthrough came when he entered and won the NXT Breakout Tournament in 2023. This victory placed him in the spotlight and earned him a championship opportunity, which he successfully turned into winning the NXT North American Championship. That moment marked his arrival as a legitimate competitor in WWE. From there, his rise continued steadily. His championship run made him one of the most dominant names in NXT, with a wrestling style focused on patience and control rather than chaos. He didn't rush or rely on unpredictability. Instead, he methodically broke down opponents using strength and timing. As his confidence grew, so did his achievement. He went on to win the Iron Survivor Challenge, strengthening his position as a top performer. Eventually, he captured the NXT Championship multiple times, placing him among the most successful talents in the brand within a short period. For someone new to wrestling, this level of success was rare and showed how high his ceiling truly was. By 2026, Oba Femi had become one of WWE's most talked about rising stars. Round 1, winner. Jacob Fatu. While Femi's rise is faster and arguably more shocking, Fatu's journey from jail time to the top of WWE carries a depth and emotional weight that's hard to match. It's not just a wrestling story, it's a redemption story. Round 2, luxury spending. So how does Jacob Fatu actually spend his money? Unlike many WWE superstars who go flashy the moment they get paid, Jacob Fatu is surprisingly humble with his wealth. He lives with his family in Sacramento, California, close to where he grew up. The same streets that once nearly destroyed him are now the streets he drives through in his Range Rover and Porsche. Two vehicles worth a combined estimated $150,000. Oba Femi, meanwhile, currently lives a more modern athlete lifestyle. Since becoming a major WWE NXT superstar, he has been seen enjoying upscale apartments and premium residences close to WWE training facilities in the United States. Round 2, winner. Tie. Honestly, there just isn't enough public information to crown a winner here. Both men appear to prioritize family, faith, and training over flashy spending, which says a lot about their characters even if it doesn't give us flashy content for this round. Round 3, net worth. Now let's talk about the money. Jacob Fatu's net worth in 2026 is estimated between $2 million and $3 million, and that number is growing fast. His WWE contract alone pays him an estimated $300,000 to $800,000 per year in base salary. But that is just the beginning. On top of that, he earns performance bonuses from every premium live event. WrestleMania, Backlash, Clash in Italy. Each one adds a significant bonus to his bank account. Then there is merchandise. Every Jacob Fatu t-shirt, every action figure, every piece of memorabilia sold through WWE Shop puts royalty money directly into his pocket. Add sponsorship deals, social media promotions, and special appearances, and you start to understand why this man's wealth is growing every single month. Oba Femi, meanwhile, is still in the early stages of building his fortune. As a rising WWE NXT superstar, his estimated net worth is currently believed to be between $500,000 and $1 million. However, with his incredible strength, charisma, and growing popularity, many fans believe his earnings could explode in the future. Round 3. Winner. Jacob Fatu, but only by a slim margin. He's ahead today, but if you're betting on who has more room to grow financially, Femi might be the smarter, long-term bet. Final verdict. Let's add it all up. Round 1, rise, goes to Jacob Fatu. Round 2, luxury spending, is a tie. And round 3, net worth, goes to Fatu as well, although it's close. So on paper, Fatu comes out on top in this comparison. But here's the thing, Oba Femi is still incredibly early in his main roster journey. A year ago, almost nobody outside hardcore NXT fans even knew his name. Now he's the man who beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. If his current trajectory continues, this entire comparison could look completely different the next time we revisit it. One more important note before we wrap up, since WWE doesn't release official numbers. Everything you heard about net worth and earnings today is based on publicly available estimates, not confirmed figures. Treat them as a rough guide, not gospel. So now it's your turn. Who do you think is really winning outside the ring? Jacob Fatu or Oba Femi? Drop your opinion in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite WWE superstars.